Hello guys, thank you so much for coming back to watch another video on my channel. Silent Hill 2 Remake is getting a lot of backlash and a lot of heat from the combat trailer we've seen at the State of Play event, and it got everyone worried about this game. Now, do we actually think the game is going to look this bad at the release date? Well, let's find out together in this video. And if you do end up liking this video, do give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It allows me to make more of this content for you guys. First of all, I didn't like how Konami has advertised this game so far, with a massive gap of advertisement since the original announcement, which was over a year ago. And finally, when we actually get to see a new trailer, they focus entirely on the combat, which is not the highlighted feature of Silent Hill 2 anyway. This is a common trend in Konami's legacy, as they're not good at advertising their own games. If you don't believe me, go watch their E3 conference from 2010.
Silent Hill has helped shape what horror games are meant to be, so we're borrowing influences from what the successfully executed in the past. The disturbing creatures, the mind-boggling and mind-bending psychology that transports players to an alternative nightmare world.
Now, if you look at the trailer as how the game was presented, we all can agree that after all of this wait, we finally get to see a footage of a gameplay, and the footage we got, it looks bad if we compare to today's modern horror games. Never mind a remake of a game which is being regarded as the best psychological horror game of all time. Honestly, if you show this trailer to someone who never played any Silent Hill games and ask them what they think about this gameplay trailer, and they will tell you the gameplay was terrible and clunky compared to the modern horror games we've seen with the likes of Alan Wake 2, Dead Space Remake and Resident Evil 4 Remake. I personally think that they should have been more in touch with their fans and the community, especially when they're working on the most anticipated title of all time. That goes both to Konami and Bloober Team. Look at the Dead Space Remake developers who've stayed in touch with the community and shared what they've been working on, and they got a raw feedback from the community which helped them make the changes on the actual game, and at the end, Dead Space Remake turned out to be a more faithful remake. But in the case of Silent Hill 2 Remake, I don't understand why they haven't showed anything since the original announcement. Now, saying that, I think this game has got a lot of heat on the internet by everyone, that includes fans and critics. Now let's look at Konami and Bloober Team and what they have to say about this gameplay trailer footage which they showcased on the State of Play event. Konami has been very quiet about the whole situation, and they didn't even respond from their side about the state of that gameplay trailer. But Bloober Team has been quite vocal about this whole situation, and they've done an interview with a Polish investor news channel which has since been taken down. They confirmed, "I wrote those negative comments myself," Babiono reportedly joked, saying, "In all seriousness, we are not responsible for the marketing side." Referring to Konami, he added, "That is entirely the responsibility of our partner. Certainly, this trailer does not reflect the spirit of the game. It is not the spirit of either what is used to be or what we are creating now. We are trying to fully reflect this romantic vision about the game, which debuted 22 years ago. We think that when the players see the real gameplay, the real game, they will judge it in a completely different way." And we also had a similar confirmation from a known leaker who goes by the name of Dust Column, who actually seen similar or same trailer back in May 2023, which a lot of fans have speculated that this may have been a footage from an old build of the game, which can be entirely possible. But it still doesn't make any sense as to why Konami would showcase this old build and also wouldn't communicate with their own third-party partner who's working on this remake. I would also agree with the statement, as it does not reflect the actual nature of the game, as they primarily just focus on the combat, when the game itself is more about the psychological horror elements about the game. However, saying that, I do believe this feedback was necessary from fans to make sure they can make an improvement and polish the issues which has been flagged now. And I think Bloober Team now knows that how vocal vocal the community is about this game. I would also give them a credit where it's due, as I believe the atmosphere and the puzzles do match the original game, which was one of the highlighted features for me from Silent Hill 2. They also confirmed they're going to follow the same story as the original, so we can expect the main story beats of the characters we're going to see in Silent Hill 2 Remake. And obviously we know that Ito is also helping them with the monster and level design for this game, and Akira Yamaoka is also back for the soundtrack. So the only issue it leaves anyone with is the gameplay. Remember, they haven't announced a release date yet, so it means the game can be moved so they can polish the gameplay. And if you take their own word on the state of the trailer footage, that means that they already have made the changes on the gameplay mechanics. I do understand the trailer showcased poor combat mechanics, but on the other hand, we know Bloober Team has taken the feedback quite seriously and already acknowledged it. Furthermore, we don't have a release date yet, and they have plenty of time to fix this game. And taking into account all the negative we've seen related to this game, I think we now need to sit and wait for the final product when it comes out, as remember, Bloober Team is not a AAA developer and they would essentially need some support, whether that's a feedback or anything we can provide them so they can improve on this game to make it into a faithful remake. So what do you guys think? Do you think the game is not going to look any good when it's going to finally come out, or do you think they have plenty of time to fix the gameplay mechanics? Please do let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below in this video. And that's it for the video, guys. I'll catch you again with another video on my channel. Until then, look after yourself, have a good one.